So now let's discuss the third case from the chapter Bills of Exchange, and the case is when the bill is endorsed. So please note down this point in your notebooks. The case is when the bill is endorsed. Endorsement is basically the process by which the drawer of the bill passes the bill to the third party. Like suppose if A and B, two persons are there, A has purchased goods from B. It means B must have sold the goods. B is going to write the bill. B is the drawer. A is going to accept the bill. So A is the drawee, that you know very well. Now after accepting the bill means after the A signs on the bill, A is going to give the bill to B, and now the bill is with the B. Right. Now suppose if B gives the same bill to somebody else. If B gives the same bill to somebody else, then this process is known as endorsement. Because now in this case, the drawee will make payment to the third party who is having the bill. The drawee will not make payment to the drawer. Let's say, suppose if A and B, two parties are there. A has sold the goods, B has purchased the goods. So A is the drawer, B is the drawee. A has to receive the money from B and B has to make payment to C. Right. Now after signing, the B has given the bill to A. Now A is having the bill. Now A has given the bill to the third party. Now how A has given the bill to the third party? A has signed at the back of the bill. बिल के पीछे A साइन करेंगे और साइन करने के बाद इस बिल को किसे दे देंगे? किसी थर्ड पार्टी को. अब A ने बिल दिया थर्ड पार्टी को, तो A कौन बन चुका है? एंडोर्सर. A ड्रॉई है. Now A is endorser as well, and A has given the bill to C, so C becomes endorsee. So endorser is the one who is endorsing the bill, and endorsee is the one on whom the bill has been endorsed. It means the one who has received the bill, right? So A, B and C, in this case there are three parties. Now try and understand the question. See, the question is Y owed to X. Y owed to X means that Y has to give money to X. So it means that X has to receive the money. X is going to write the bill and X is going to write the bill on Y. So the one who writes the bill is known as drawer. So in this case, drawer is X. Now as Y has to make payment to X, so Y becomes drawee. I hope this point is clear to everyone. Now read the question. Y owed to X rupees 26,000 on 5th of March. He means Y. Y accepted a bill for rupees 25,000 for 1 month from X, and then X has given him a discount as well. So what is happening in this case? That here X is the creditor, because you know drawer is always the creditor and drawee is debtor. Now Y owed X, it means Y has to make payment to X. So it means that X is going to write a bill on Y. तो Y जो इनके debtor हैं वो अब क्या बन जाएंगे? Bill receivable. And you know that BR is your asset. So BR will be debited. Now the bill has been drawn for rupees 25,000. Correct? Now X has allowed a discount of rupees 1,000. It means X has given discount to Y. So this discount will be a loss for X, and all the losses are to be debited. Now earlier Y was the debtor of X, but now as X has given a bill to Y, so now Y is no more his debtor. So like the name of Y has to be removed from the list of debtors. So I need to credit Y here with rupees 26,000, because actually में तो Y ने X को 26,000 देने थे, but X has given a bill to Y for rupees 25,000. So the amount of BR is 25,000. Now X has given a discount, so it means that discount will be a loss for X, that has to be debited, and to Y 26,000. Now if I talk about Y, then in this case X is the creditor of Y, right? X कौन है? उनके creditor हैं. तो it means कि अब अगर वो creditor हैं और creditor उन्हें bill दे रहे हैं, it means अब X Y के creditor नहीं रहेंगे, X Y के bills payable बन जाएंगे. यानी कि क्रेडिटर्स के लिस्ट में से तो x का नाम y को रिमूव करना पड़ेगा. All the creditors are liabilities, so they have a credit balance. Now if I want to remove the name of x from the list of creditors, तो y को क्या करना पड़ेगा, y को x को डेबिट करना पड़ेगा, because if I want to decrease a credit balance I have to debit it, so x will be debited. Now x was creditor with rupees 26,000. Now x has given a bill to y, it means अब x creditor नहीं है, x क्या बन चुके हैं, bills payable, so a new liability has been created, so bills payable will be credited with rupees 25,000. Now as x has given a discount to y, so that discount is an expense for x but income for y, and all the incomes are having credit balances. And it's very clear also girls that if y has to give rupees 26,000 to x and x is allowing a discount of rupees 1,000 to y, तो उनका तो फायदा ही हो रहा है, because now lesser money they have to pay to x. So till this point case was clear, nothing new is there till this point, got it? Now what is mentioned in this question, that this bill has been drawn on 5th of March. It means that the date of writing the bill is 5th March 2020. Now the bill has been drawn for 1 month. It means from 5th of March to 5th of April. Now 3 days of grace also we have to add, leaving 5th March, 6th March, 7th March. So now the bill will be met on 8th of March. But 8th of March से पहले क्या हुआ कि X ने इस बिल को एंडोर्स किया Z को. एंडोर्स करने का मतलब है कि अगर X ने Y से मनी रिसीव करनी थी तो X ने Z को मनी पे करनी थी. So instead of X, so means like instead of making payment to Z, what A thought कि Y ने मुझे payment तो करना ही है, so let Y only make payment to Z. But Y will make payment to that person who is having the bill. Right now the bill is with X only, but X wants that Y should make payment to Z. वो ऐसा क्यों चाहते हैं? क्योंकि X ने Y से पैसा लेना है और Z को पैसा देना है. तो इस केस में X ने क्या किया, ये जो बिल उनके पास है, X has given the bill to Z. So X become endorser and Z become endorsee. So now you need to pass entries in the books of endorsee also. Endorsee becomes Z. I hope this point is clear. So now the X has given the bill to Z in this case. So it means that इनकी बुक्स में अब आपको एक चीज पता है कि BR is an asset for us. So the rule says that debit what comes in, credit what goes out, right? So now here BR is going out of from the business of X, but the BR is coming into the business of Z. So now the rule says that debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So he is going to debit the BR because he is receiving this BR from X, right? तो BR एक real account है but X एक personal account है, and the rule says that debit the receiver, credit the giver. Now who is the giver of the bill in this case? X is the giver, so I should credit X with rupees 25,000. So I hope this entry is clear to you. Now what entry will you pass here? अब ये X हो, Y हो, Z हो, तीनों के तीनों ये ह्यूमन बींग्स हैं, सो ऑब्वियसली देयर अकाउंट इज अ पर्सनल अकाउंट. रूल कौन सा लगेगा? डेबिट द रिसीवर, क्रेडिट द गिवर. नाउ X इज गिविंग बिल टू Z, सो इट मींस दैट Z बिकम्स द रिसीवर एंड रिसीवर शुड बी डेबिटेड. X Z को बिल दे रहे हैं, सो Z बिकम्स द रिसीवर एंड द BR गोज आउट. So this is the entry. Now this entry will be passed on 5th of March only. Now no entry will be passed in the books of drawing because the endorsement has been done between X and Z. Only we have given one information to Y that we have endorsed the bill. Now on 8th of April, the due date. Now on 8th of April, what will happen? On 8th of April means 1 month after, no, because the bill has been drawn for 1 month. Now 1 month after, Y will make payment, but Y will make payment to that person who is having the bill, and you know that now the bill is with Z, so Y is going to make payment to Z in this case. Now what entry will be passed in the books on 8th of April? BP account debited to कैश अकाउंट. Liability खत्म हो गई because you are making payment and cash goes out. Now as the bill is with Z, so Y will make payment to Z, so no entry will be passed in the books of X in that case. And now as he has received the money, so here debit what comes in and BR cancel हो गया because उस BR के return में आपको money मिल चुकी है. So I hope this case is clear to you. Here you have to pass entries in the books of draw, drawing and endorsing. All the three cases.